Oh! Ah! Sorry, I just really need a haircut. I don't need y'all to see all that. Hello, YouTube. It's me. I'm back. I've been trying to figure out what I want to talk about, honey. It's your boy, Chorus, aka Corey P, aka Nova Luxurious, aka Carvin from Judy's. Once again, we're back. Where he's actually, Casey has done some filming this past weekend. And we're going to do rehearsal this upcoming weekend. And I think he's going to, we're filming probably the following weekend so we can get like a lot of this shit done and throughout the week. I think he's just kind of doing bit by bit. I know with me, he's going to have to like really work with me because, honey, these girls are really trying to like fuck up my schedule. You know, like these girls at work are just doing a number on my schedule, girl. So he's really got to catch me, honey. But we are going to get it done so everybody can see what's going on. Also with my music, Remy Nova, my group, with me and Remy Jackson. I'm Nova Luxurious, of course, like I said. Loud Sex is coming. I'm just fixing some vocals and, fixing some things so it sounds presentable. Oh, excuse me. And I'm working on a new solo project, Life Outside of Limbo, or LOL for short. So be looking out for that. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll put all that on link for my Instagram, my SoundCloud. So just, be on the lookout. I'm going to keep you guys posted. But I wanted to get on here today, and I wanted to talk about just what's going on. Apparently, there's been a whole new case of a black woman found dead in another jail cell. And her name, hold on, let me look it up, girl, let me look it up. Ralkina Jones was denied her medicine, and she ended up dying in jail. And, yeah, where the feminists, nowhere to be heard from. Once again, it's black people. It's up to us to talk about these shits, talk about these issues. Black people, people of color. It's up to us, all people of color, to band together and to just, keep these options, keep what's going on. Keep talking about it. Excuse me, I'm tongue tied right now. What else happened? Was it last weekend? Two black girls. Bernie Sanders came to Seattle. Two black girls stormed the stage representing Black Lives Matter, and basically they just want to talk about what's going on, honey. And them girls fought for that mic, honey. And I was totally here for it. I know a lot of people, black and white, conservative and liberal, were just pissed, and it's really telling of what a lot of people, especially you so-called allies, how you really, really feel, because those girls were reduced to hood rats and whores and, bitches and angry black bitches and all that shit. And even like I was listening to the girl, like if you listen to the girl, she was just like, the fact that I have to come on here and scream that my life matters is a problem. What everybody misses the point is, first of all, in revolution, of course you can always be tactful. There's always a tactful way of doing things, but Black Lives Matter and everything we have been doing, I haven't been on the ground marching. I'm not finna just say we, but I'm just saying, like, in my own little way, I've contributed, just, keeping, talking about it on my social media and stuff. But, for all of us that have been in some way involved, we've been involved since 2012. And it's just getting worse. It's just, it's just, these people keep dying, these police officers keep getting off, keep getting free, and it's getting to the point where, like, we're gonna have to, like, start being rude. Like, you can't always be reasonable and respectable, and I don't do respectability politics anyway. So you can't, it's not about being nice and making people feel comfortable and making you feel, it's not about you. It's not about your comfortableness. Fuck you and if you feel like that, fuck you, bitch. It's not about you, okay, girl? It's about the fact. And I know some people might feel like, the message was compromised because of how they, their tactics and how they did it. And that is a fair argument. I get that point. But like I said, this is an act of desperation, because it was another group of girls that did it at the Republican. It was like a Republican speech that was going on in like Arizona, and they, they're a little more calm about it. Like, they didn't just storm the stage and just yank the shit, but they definitely came up there and made their presence be known and said, we just got some questions, we got to talk. And they said their piece. And basically it was just like, yeah, like, the fact that we have to get up here, like, this is a cry for help. Like, we are desperate. Like, do you not understand? Like, we are being killed at, like, just all the time now. Like, every time you turn on the news, somebody else is ending up dead, girl. Like, yeah, so, for all y'all who just felt like they could, calling them buffoons and coons and, I mean, all these type of names just because, no, I mean, for all y'all girls, you're the coons and you're the buffoons, girl, and nothing in this country was earned, honestly. Nothing really. Everything was taken by force, girl. And if that means that black people have to take their rights and people of color have to take their rights by force, girl, we're learning from the best, girl, because you white girls and boys, y'all definitely took this land, took this city, took those us black people, our ancestors, brought them over here and made them work, honey. Everything was done by force and by violence for y'all, but you want everybody else to be docile and meek. No, bitch, it's not happening that way. Okay, girl, just like you get it how you lose it how you get it, just like how they say with for women and men who cheat on they get in a relationship by, like, stealing somebody from a relationship or whatever. Like, you was the mistress and now you got the man. How you get him is how you lose him, girl. And just like you came over here and you took this land from the Native Americans and all that, and how you enslaved and oppressed black people and oppressed people of color and minorities, girl, we're getting hip to the game. We're rising up, and we're talking about the shit. We're not letting it go. We're not gonna let it go, girl. We're not gonna let you just slip through cracks like we've been doing. Like a lot of these young people like now, we're just, no, it's not happening. I'm sorry, girl. Just, but like I said, it wasn't nothing in this country was truly earned. So, girl, we're taking it. We want a fair shake, just like everybody else. Black people, Hispanic people. That's another one. Y'all girls kill me. Get mad at these Spanish girls, like these Mexican girls and everything else for coming to America. When Texas, California, Washington, that was Mexico at one point. Louisiana, that was part of Mexico. Well, I don't know about Louisiana, but Arizona, Nevada, California, Texas, all that was Mexico at one point. But y'all pushed them down past the border, honey. You made them run to the border. To quote Taco Bell, girl, they made them run for the border, girl, because y'all forced them down there. And now you mad because they coming back slowly but surely. And I'm glad they are. I'm glad that Latin, Mexicans are coming back in this country. Central Americans are coming in this country and mating like rabbits and, honey, taking over the population. I'm glad. I'm glad that that's happening, girl. You white girls, y'all doing too much. What else is going on? So the director of the Stonewall movie, he came out and made a statement talking about, now it was all intentionally for fantasy. It's fantasy. It was just my own, reimagining, like, fictional reimagining of what happened and all this stuff. Girl, save it, girl. Keep it over there. Lies. Like, lies, girl. You thought you were just gonna sneak that on in and, oh yeah, we're telling our story, and you thought you were just gonna switch some things around and girls was just gonna be like, oh, well, at least our story. Some of these girls, they're bandwagon hoes. Some of these, girls in the gay community, they're bandwagon hoes. That's another reason why I don't do the gay community, because a lot of these girls are just, they're dumb and they don't have any kind of mindset of their own. It's no shade. Y'all are just bandwagon hoes, girl. Facebook proved it when everybody had those rainbow filters over their pictures, girl. You knew that was a test, right? Bandwagon hoes. Anyway, y'all some bandwagon hoes. It's okay, girl. Y'all jump on the bandwagon and don't know what the fuck y'all doing, and don't know that y'all are pawns, girl. Wake up, people. Don't be a pawn. Don't do it. That's why I didn't join the military. That's why I've always just been that girl. I guess because I was always shunned from the from the cliquey girls and the girls that follow trends and things. Like, those girls try to keep me out of their shit. So I was forced to be an individual. I mean, not really. I was happy to be an individual, but you know, it was like through that I just had to be an individual. But anyway, don't be a bandwagon hoe. But anyway, yeah, you know, a lot of these girls, like, their whole thing was, well, at least our history is being told, even though it's not. Like, girl, if this is like I said in my last video, girl, if this is based on facts, then then they would tell the story the right way. But see, no, it's not. They want to change everything up, you know, because, you know, in true LGBT fashion, honey, they want it to center around the gay white man, and you know, and y'all can have that shit, girl. I got the picture. That's fine. I'm gonna be over here chilling. Just like I said, girl, just don't be expecting me to come out and rally with you girls when y'all got a cause. Fuck you hoes. I ain't got time. Okay? But yeah, he came out and he was just like, oh, you know, it was just my own fictional take, and, you know, I just really wish people would just give this movie a chance. Girl, save it, girl. Save it. And I didn't know the director was a gay white man. Of course he is, though. Of course he is. That's why he wants it in his perspective. Because, you know, in true gay, like I said, the LGBT community is all about the gay white man. So y'all can have it. It's okay. I don't want it. But I'm glad that these activists and these girls in the gay community, like, shout out to a lot of the cast members of RuPaul's Drag Race who came out and was just kind of like, well, it was Jinx and Violet Chachki, and it was a few other. None of the black queens. I'm kind of side-eyeing you girls for not coming out and talking about it. But, you know, shout out to you girls for you know, talking about this shit, because, you know, and calling them girls out in Hollywood for doing that shit. Like, how dare you talk about this is our history, but then you don't want to tell the story the right way. Like, what the fuck? Like, girl, if it, like, my whole thing is, it's all about telling the truth, girl. Tell the truth. To quote Jamal, tell the truth, girl. Just tell it. If it's supposed to be a true story about facts, girl, keep the facts the facts. Like, the key people, keep them there. Like, girl, you want to relegate them to the background, honey. No, girl. I'm sorry, I'm getting mad all over again. I just don't like dumb shit like that. Like, if you're supposed to be telling a true story, tell it the way it's supposed to be told. Okay. What else happened? I'm trying to remember. Honey, do I want to talk about anything else? Just rest in peace to all the, you know, black women and Native American women and just women of color and black men and young kids of color who've gotten killed from police brutality and vigilantes and all that dumb shit. Some shit went down in Ferguson on Mike Brown's anniversary. First of all, the police union or whatever in Ferguson made this plaque, you know, with this little really just horrible poem, basically making fun of the fact that Michael Brown was murdered. And, you know, the shit, it's real funny, right? It's cute, right? It's cute. Remember that when one of your children gets killed, honey. Remember that, girl. You know, like, karma has a way. Karma is a bitch in 6-inch stilettos, girl. I'm letting y'all know. Karma is a bitch in 6-inch stilettos on her rag, girl. She's raging, girl. So, you know, remember that. Remember that. You see how George Zimmerman is giving the state of Florida hell, girl. He is just running around running a motherfucking muck, and I love it. Because, like, girl, you wouldn't have had these problems had you put that motherfucker in jail where he belonged, girl. You wouldn't be having these problems. But nope, you want to be racist, girl. You was just so happy that he killed a nigga, you wanted to let him go. And now he's over here just driving y'all girls nuts. I heard he's homeless and shit now. He's telling me he's homeless and he's suffering PTSD. I hope he blows some shit up, girl. I hope he blows himself up, honestly. I hope he does something to get himself killed. I know that's horrible. I shouldn't wish death on people. But I have no sympathy for that man, girl. Good. You homeless, good. You ain't got nothing, good. That's what the fuck you get, girl. You should have stayed your ass in your house or in your car instead of deciding to pick a fight with a, how old was Trayvon? Fuck, girl. What, 15, 16-year-old young man? How dare you, girl? He was like 16, 17. How dare you pick a fight with this young man, killing him, taking him away from his family, his you know, taking, you know, just totally destroying their life in that way. And you over here walking free like it's cute. Okay, girl, no. I'm glad that you fucked up. Good, girl, good. That's what you get. But anyway, let me go because it's 15 minutes, so you know, YouTube. Bye.